Hi there, and welcome to another Condemned video guide. Condemned is a hardcore, Republic, team-based PvE and PvP guild on an EST server. My name is Falkenberg, and I'll be your host, and this video will show you the strategy to take down the first Republic flashpoint of Star Wars The Old Republic, the Esseles. While the Esseles can be completed with 2 players and their companions at level 9, we recommend running it with a group of 4 players of level 10 or above, each one of a different class. Not only will you get all 4 class buffs, you'll also ensure that every piece of loot that drops will be used. The first boss of the Esseles is Lieutenant Isric, who spawns at the end of a large hall. Have your tank pick up the boss while the DPS begins to burn him down. The only tricky mechanic to the fight is that throughout the encounter, Isric will spawn waves of melee-based adds who will target your healer. Either have your tank immediately pick up the adds, or have your damage dealers burn them down. A common mistake on this fight is ignoring the adds completely, which will result in a dead healer. Kill each wave of adds when they spawn, return your focus to Isric, and you'll have him down in no time. Moving on, you'll find your group facing Iron Fist the Mandalorian, the most famous golf clapper in the entire galaxy. While the damage that Iron Fist does is minimal, now is a great time to practice some of the situational awareness skills you'll need for later in the game. Like Isric, Iron Fist will spawn adds throughout the fight. There's no need for the tank to pick these adds up, but your damage dealer should be watching for them and should prioritize burning them down over Iron Fist. In addition to the adds, Iron Fist has several abilities. First, an AoE knockback that will hit your entire group and knock smugglers out of cover. Second, Iron Fist will use Missile Salvo, where he will fire missiles to an area of the room that will do AoE damage over time. Prior to this ability, a blue reticule will appear on the floor where the missiles will land. The party member targeted should move out of the reticule and stay out for the ability's 8-second duration. Next, you'll face a large droid known as the Guardian. We've elected not to show this fight, given the fact that it is simply a tank and spank with a random aggro drop. You'll have no problems here. Simply continue dealing damage and have your healer swap targets to whoever the Guardian has focused. The next boss you'll encounter is ISS-944, the bonus boss of the instance. In order to trigger this boss, you'll need to have party members move to either side of the room and click the computers at the same time. Move across the platform and down the other side, and you'll see ISS-944 on your left. This may be the trickiest boss in the Esseles. At first, it appears to be a simple tank and spank fight on a boss with high health. At random intervals throughout the fight, however, ISS-944 will crackle with purple lightning, increasing his damage output on his primary target and doing significant AoE damage to anyone within 4 yards. Luckily, his movement speed is also decreased by 50%. When the boss glows purple, it's your cue to have everyone in your party begin to kite. When the lightning stops, re-engage. This mechanic occurs regularly, so simply rinse and repeat, and you'll have no trouble. The final fight of the Esseles is Lord Vaak, a Sith Lord. Upon entering the encounter, your tank should immediately grab aggro on Vaak. Ranged and your healer should spread out around the room. Vaak has several abilities, many of which do moderate damage, so a healer is definitely recommended. The first ability is your standard knockback. It will knock smugglers out of cover and push melee away from the boss. Vaak follows up this knockback with his second ability, Lightsaber Throw, which hits a random party member for significant damage. Your healer should be quick to throw out a heal as soon as this happens. Similar to Iron Fist, Vaak also has an AoE ability, Force Lightning. A purple targeting reticule will appear on the ground about 2 seconds before this ability begins. The targeted party member should move out of the way quickly and reposition. Finally, Vaak will channel Force Choke on a party member, stunning them and doing significant damage. Party members should save their escape ability or their trinket for Force Choke and use it as soon as the choke begins. If this ability is on cooldown, healers should be prepared to heal the target. While the fight is not difficult, it does require a healer who is on the ball and managing their resource pool. If you have that, you'll sail through the fight with no problem. Thanks for watching. Once again, I'm Falkenberg, and this has been another Condemned video guide.